The reality behind success is made possible thanks to our sponsors.
Kelly on the beat, boy. Kelly on the beat, boy.
Hi, and welcome to the reality behind success. Today we have a very interesting program, and I am your host, Tanika Dugan, and this is my co-host,
Kester Bramble. And today we are speaking about change, spontaneous change in a person's life. I mean, things can be going so normal for you, everything okay, and something happens to stir up
or to change your life.
Yeah, like
Something
completely. I
life-changing.
mean, it's not like something that gradually happens.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a spontaneous event. And I mean, dealing with something like this is really hard because
In life, you don't expect these things to happen.
Yeah,
You expect to get up in the morning, you expect to brush your teeth, you expect to go to the bathroom,
Yeah, I mean-
you expect to be alive, you expect, you know
to
what
be
I mean?
alive.
Yeah, I mean, like, these things we take for granted, you know?
yeah.
Because it comes natural. We expect to be walking because we went to
Yes.
bed walking. So, like, for something like that to actually happen,
This experience is really touching
yeah.
for this person that we have today.
And when we come back, we will share her story with you.
Whoa, whoa, are you coming? Are you coming? Hey, hey, what if you wait, hold yeah, for vacation, that's great. What if you wait, hold yeah, that's right time, kill time, beach bar. Whoa, whoa, so your hand in the air, beach bar. Whoa, whoa, stress away, every
Hi, and welcome back to the reality behind success. We just want to welcome our guest, Keris Ramkaran. Welcome to our show.
It's nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You know, I heard your story, and I just find your story so interesting because sometimes we see individuals go through certain things and never made it out the way that you did. And I know that you said you were very educated. You were doing your A-levels, and you explain now to us exactly what took place after doing A-levels.
Okay, so in 2008, while I was doing A-levels, there was one evening I was spending time with my family, and I just started to feel sick all of a sudden. And I then said, "Mom, I'm feeling sick." And I just passed out, and next thing I noticed as I opened my eye, everyone was over me praying. So I asked what happened, what had happened.
Yeah.
And they said, don't worry, you were just saying something about peaceful and valley, peaceful valley. And I was feeling so tired. So I said, "Mom, let me go and sleep and take a rest." And next morning I woke up and I realized I was unable to read and spell.
Just like that.
Just like that. So my brother was in the gallery and he was on his laptop. So I said, "Enrique, I can't read and spell." So he started to laugh because
Yeah.
I was an
That sound like
A-level
a joke.
student.
It's like
That sounds like
impossible
a joke.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he told me to write down my name, and I sure I spelled it correctly. So he laughed again because I wrote the wrong information. And then he said, "Spell my name," and I did this. I swore
thing.
that I spelled it correctly. And then my other brother saw that I'm actually serious. He ran and told my mom, And we proceeded, and my mom came and she was like, what happened to us? I was like, I'm unable to read and spell.
Yeah.
So we went to the doctor. I did several brain scans and numerous tests, and it was discovered that the left frontal lobe of my brain was not fully developed. And probably from all the studying and stuff that I was doing before, it triggered a seizure.
Okay. But you didn't, the seizure that it triggered, it wasn't a physical that you could actually see and notice you on the ground. Because normally when you hear seizures, you think about somebody on the ground beaten up, fraud. That kind of was nothing like that.
No, it was nothing like this. I was sitting just as we were sitting here, and I just started to feel very sick. And I opened my eye, and they said all I was saying was peaceful valley, as if I was in a trance.
So nothing in your past from childhood growing up show any signs of any brain injury or anything like that?
Growing up as a child, no, I was practically normal. Only thing is that a few months before, I used to get several headaches.
Okay.
So the headaches would come, I'd wake up in the morning, headache still there. But I'm not the type of person who like to be medicated. So I just used to take the pain, sleep it off, and wake back up again.
Okay.
But then the seizure came. Well, what the doctor said was a seizure.
Okay. So how did you feel now, knowing that at one point you were a plus student, and then you can't remember how to read, you can't remember how to write, literally overnight. Yeah, like how did you feel, or what were you thinking at that point?
Well, it was really difficult for me because simultaneous to what was happening to me, I had to prepare for A-level exams. I was preparing for IA, and I was home, and I could not understand really what was happening.
What happened?
Because I was awarded one of the most outstanding modern studies students for CXC, and to come now and can't even read my name was hard. And I remember the first day that I went back out to school was about a month and a half after, and all the subjects that I did was practically a lot of note taking. So I sat in class and teachers calling note, and they were aware of my situation. So they were like, Keris, you don't have to take notes, but the person that I am, I don't want to just sit down and feel
so
like
despite all of this, you still went to school. Knowing you can't read or write, you went to school.
But even though you can read or write, were you able to understand and articulate everything that was going on? So you went to school and the teacher was teaching. Did you understand everything, that even though you can write it on pen and paper, would you be able to remember everything that was taking place?
Yeah, I was able to speak normal. I was able to interpret conversation as normal. It's just the literacy part of it was off. Because I remember there was one time I was in church and the pastor told us to turn to a particular scripture, and I flipped Bible and I was absolutely certain that this was the passage, and my mom, she was like, Keris, close the Bible. Close the Bible. I was like, what? Look, I found it.
I mean, like, that is so strange, because you'll hear, forget. You can't remember certain things. You can't read because you can't remember certain things, but just the reading aspect of the brain basically wasn't functioning.
Just that alone.
So how your parents dealt with that though? Knowing that one day you were fine, next day?
Well, my parents were really, really supportive. So we went all over to find the best help possible, specialists that could really diagnose what was the issue, because it was really strange for all of us. And my family is a praying family. So I trust me, a lot of prayer went into my recovery. And all my friends and my family would come home to visit me, and they were expecting to see someone lying down on the bed, all sick and knocked out. And when they saw that I was normal, talking, laughing, they were like, they were glad to see that I wasn't like a potato.
Well, let us find out exactly what took place after you found out, and after you recognized that this was taking place with you. Let's see the overcoming of this situation, right? But we'll do that after we take a break.
Whoa, are you coming? Hey, what if you wait all year for vacation? That's great. What if you wait all year for time? That's great. Houston Hill Beach Park. Oh, so you having fun in here, throwing stress away. It's about time for the family line, all in the sunshine. We're feeling fine from Sunday to Sunday, where we play all day. Well, if you wait all year for a time that's great, live down Hill Beach Bar.
And welcome back. We are here with Keris Ramkaran, who was talking and sharing with us her experience losing her memory of reading as well as writing. But now we're about to hear about how she overcome this particular issue.
Spontaneous event.
Yes. So when y'all found out exactly what it was, what y'all did or how you end up coming out of this victoriously?
Well, firstly, I must say that it's because of God that I am here today.
Yeah.
And in terms of finding my trust in Him and understanding that He is my healer, that I held on to that. And one of the mantras that I always kept in life since I was small is that failing is not an option.
Okay.
Yes.
So I said to myself, Keris, you have to overcome. And there were times that I was really down, and through support, I was able to proceed and continue. So I went on. And I did my A-levels and I was able to pass all my subjects.
Okay.
And then I moved forward and went on to University of the West Indies. And I did my degree in social work and social policy. And I graduated with honors. And now I'm actually pursuing to do my master's program from September.
Okay, before we go on to
Yeah,
what
I was
you
going
did,
to say
right?
that. Rewind
A
just
little bit. How did you, what steps did you take to actually come out of that
the
in
situation.
order to start back to read again, in order to
Yes,
start back to
because
write again?
I'm
What
sure
did
it
you
didn't
do
feel
in
just-
one time?
yeah.
So explain to us a little bit about that.
Okay, so I started back school about a month and a half after, but in terms of regaining my basic reading and spelling skills came about 2 months after. So
Okay,
it kind of
so
basically came back to me automatically.
like gradually, like
gradually. So I
how
didn't have
memory
to.
would come back.
Yeah.
Just like
Yes, I didn't
wow.
have to start doing over phonics all over again. I
Okay,
just had to
so-
actually break up words and spell. Some of the most difficult things that I was faced with is like one syllable words was some of the hardest things to spell. Simple things like dog and the, that is pronounced kind of weird in comparison to how it's actually spelled.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
kind of hard because to actually break up those words is just one syllable.
Yeah.
But I still pressed and I still continued, and I kept on reading a lot. And I kept on studying because I said if I keep my brain dormant, I can probably revert to the situation I was in before.
What did the doctors
That's the
say?
same question I was to ask, like exact same
Yeah,
thing.
because like what did doctors,
was their
what was
point
the
of view.
response when they recognized that it came back just like that?
Yeah, well, my doctor, what he had recommended is that every year I should do a brain scan to ensure that that part of my brain doesn't develop into a tumor. So every year I would continually go and make sure that there is no kind of further development or anything that to be worried about that's taking place. So every time I do it, I had received good results. Nothing really changed. However, is nothing developed further.
Yeah, so there were no further issues after that occurrence.
And I heard because of this, you're with a group.
Yeah,
Could you explain that group
Okay.
that came out of this situation?
Okay, I'm part of Empowerment Temple International. It's a full gospel church in South Trinidad. And the visionary is Apostle Ian Cummins. And his passion is education, which is one of our motto. So I worked alongside him and his team, and we established the Empowerment Kids Homework Center in New Grant. And then after, we also went further to establish a scholarship fund that could assist tertiary level students. So because of my circumstance and my situation, I'm very passionate to help those that are faced with dilemmas that they have no control over. So like finances and educational support is something that we all need, and we really try to foster that and provide it to the community free of charge.
Okay. So what's the name of the program itself?
We have the homework center is Empowerment Kids Homework Center, which is in New Grant.
Okay.
And the scholarship fund is Empowerment Scholarship Trust Fund.
Okay, and how does that in particular works? in case anyone
Yeah,
might
would
be
like to
interested.
join. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but with regards to the Homework Center, it's for primary school students. We have our days of teaching Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And it's open for all students. However, you have to register with one of the teachers that are there. And with regards to the Empowerment Scholarship Fund, well, this is our first year that we have embarked in establishing a scholarship fund. So we are presently in discussions with different universities to do our scholarship fund directly through the university, as well as pool resources to assist in other educational avenues.
Okay.
That's
Before
really nice.
we go, I would like for you to tell the viewers who might be facing a similar situation, who is not an overcomer as yet, some encouraging words that you would like to impart from your experience to them. So you could look at the cameras and tell the viewers something that you think they need to hear.
Okay, what is I want to say to you this evening, whoever is listening? I just want to encourage you to know that with God all things are possible. And that don't matter your circumstances, no matter how much you feel that you were trapped and you were placed in a position that is unfair and it wasn't really your fault, don't give up. Because every circumstances that we're faced, there's always an avenue to overcome this obstacle. So don't stop. You are right at the brink of your breakthrough. And God is willing and He's able to carry you through. The mere fact that you are faced with any of the circumstances that you are faced, it means that you have the power to overcome.
Okay, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, it was inspiring. I mean, a situation like that is rare, very rare. So that was breathtaking. Like,
oh, we so appreciate
so much for sharing this.
We appreciate you for coming, and we appreciate her for actually sending her story to us on our Facebook page. We appreciate it a lot.
Yes.
And let's take a break and we'll come right back.
Whoa! Are you coming? Hey! Well, if you wait all year for vacation, that's great. Well, if you wait all year for time, that's great. Clifton Hill Beach Bar. Oh, put your hand in the air, everybody. Clifton Hill Beach Bar. Oh, your stress away every day. Now let me do it, let me do it, let me do it again. Let me move it, let me touch, let me play it again. Jump and splash up, the hand them spread out. Having fun in the air, throw your stress away. It's about time for the family line, all in the sunshine. You're feeling fine from Sunday to Sunday, where we play all day. Well, if you wait all year for time, that's great. Clifton Hill Beach Bar.
Welcome to Who Knows. My name is Joshua Kelly.
And I'm Ananda Telesford. This is where we go around asking questions and giving away gifts. Let's see who knows. Can you spell the word mackerel fast?
Mackerel fast.
Can you spell it?
M-A-R.
You're going good. Mar. Car.
Car.
Well.
Well.
Spell it.
Mackerel cash.
Can you tell us the first 5 books of the New Testament?
He that dwelleth in the sacred place of the Most High shall abide by the shadows of the Almighty, and he dwelleth in the sacred of the Most High.
Oh my God! Can you tell us?
What was the last question again? Alright, which letter in the alphabet is a part of your body?
B.
How B? How B?
Because it pumping, 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 pumping.
I feel we had to try it next time to see if you go win a prize.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
You were not wrong, but you were not right.
So hold on. Which letter of the alphabet that I'm supposed to be able to get?
Aye.
I. Yeah. So I can see. To see the Almighty. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Give myself away.
Okay, can you tell us the first 5 books of the New Testament?
No. I can't.
You don't want to try? I feel you know.
No, I don't.
Any of the books
None.
of the New Testament?
No.
Try next question. You can spell Maka well?
No, I'm afraid if I try it and I get it wrong, I will be kind of embarrassed. So I don't want to try it.
Alright, well, no see.
He can't spell it either, you know.
Right, that good.
Okay, thanks. All right. Can you tell us which letter in the alphabet is a part of your body?
Like organs, body, or just body?
A part of your body?
H.
What part of your body is a H?
Your heart.
Your heart. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is David Lucas.
I'm Ananda and this is?
Joshua Ken.
Okay. Can you tell us the first 5 books of the New Testament?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and Acts.
All right. Joshua, you have a question for him?
Alright. What letter in the alphabet is a part of your body?
What? Say over the question again.
What letter in the alphabet is a part of your body?
S.
Show me your S.
My soul, my spirit.
Nah. I can't see your soul. It's something that I could see.
My eyes.
That is it. Alright. So, next question.
Can you tell me the shortest verse of the Bible?
John, Jesus wept.
Well, we have another winner, and you have won a 6-pack cupcake from Decadent.
What letter in the alphabet is a part of your body?
It's a part. Like I.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Can you tell me the first 5 verses of the New Testament?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
One more.
5.
One more.
Revelations.
Nah. The one right after John.
First 5.
You want a hint?
Yeah,
You just chop wood with it.
or Acts.
Hey, you are right. Nice. And last question. Last question, right? Last question. If YES spells yes, what does EYES spell?
Eyes.
I get you. I want to get you. Right.
Well, you have won a 6-pack chocolate cupcake from Decadent Desserts Superior. Do enjoy. I tasted a few and they are delicious.
I want to carry it from a little one.
All right.
What letter in the alphabet is a part of your body? You have to be able to show me that part of your body. Eh?
Where's yourself telling yourself?
No, don't worry. Don't ignore it.
No what? Where's yourself telling yourself?
I good.
Letter.
A letter in the alphabet is a part of your body.
Well, I'm going to pause right there now.
You pause?
Yeah, tell him. Tell him you should have pause right now.
Say the alphabet in your head. You want to try next question?
Yeah.
All right. If Y-E-S spell yes? What E-Y-E-S spell?
Big man, why you doing me this kind of thing this hour the morning?
I don't understand. It's a tricky question, eh?
But yes,
If Y, let me think. If Y-E-S, look with me. If Y-E-S is yes, what is E-Y-E-S?
E-Y-E-S.
I play stubborn.
All right, could you tell me the first 5 verses of the New Testament? The first 5 books, sorry, of the New Testament.
Tell you the honest truth, I cannot tell you that, ma'am.
What can you tell me, sir?
What I can tell you, we yourself telling yourself.
And that was the end of our giveaway segment. We want to thank our sponsors, Decadent Desserts of Saparia.
And Sasha Cosmetics.
We'll be coming to an area near you very soon.
We just want to say thanks for Keris for being here, Ramkaran for being here. We appreciate and we enjoy hearing what God did for you to bring you out of that situation, as well as, you know, some people may be actually going through something like this now.
Yeah.
It may not be that you lose your skills for writing or reading, but it might be that you lose your memory or you may lose someone that you love so close. But always remember that God is there for you and He'll never leave you nor forsake you in the end of time.
Yes.
I also want to thank Clifton Hill Beach Facility for allowing us to use their facilities, as well as
if you would like to share your story as well, just like Keris did, you could upload your story on Facebook. You can message us on Facebook, even send an email at trbs.tt@gmail.com. Our Facebook name is The Reality Behind Success. Also, we are so excited to introduce to you all our launch. It is open for everyone. We are having our launch on the 27th of August. It's a launch, dinner, and concerts. Come enjoy yourselves. It's going to be an awesome time. Like, it's going to be so epic.
Yes.
Come out, support us, support the show. It will just be so life-changing for each and everyone there, because it will be so touching. So just come out and support.
excitement. The number to call.
The number to call is either 750-3573, that's 750-3573, or 303-2758, that's 303-2758.
For any more information.
For any more information. So today's show, this was the reality of Keris Ramkaran.
What's your reality?
The reality behind success was made possible thanks to our sponsors.